Hello, my friend. This is EDO the storyteller again from India. Today, I tell you a story of a moral king, the king SIBI Chakrabarti. SIBI Chakrabarti was the king of Odiyana, which is somewhere in the northwest part of ancient India, now in Afghanistan. He was renowned for keeping the truth, honoring justice, and keeping true to his word always. He was a generous king who never said no to any request. His name spread all over the world and also reached heavens. And the gods started discussing, can a man on earth be so great? They questioned. And so Yama, the god of justice, decided to test the king's greatness. One day, King SIBI was sitting on his terrace in council when there was a flutter. A pigeon, afraid, flew into the terrace and was being chased by a huge eagle. The pigeon circled the king and then sat into his lap. King, please save me, king, it begged. I have come under your shelter. King SIBI looked at the frightened bird. It was a king's duty, a sworn duty, to protect everyone who sought his shelter. But so far, no bird had ever asked his protection. So he asked his council for advice. The wise men all said to the king, every human and so every bird and beast in the kingdom is also your subject, your majesty. So is this unfortunate bird. Hearing this, SIBI stroked the pigeon. Have no fear, my friend, I shall not let you die. Not one feather of yours will be harmed. The angry eagle was circling above. Hearing the king speak so, it swooped down and perched before the king. Hand over the bird to me, king, for it is my fair prey. It is my hard-earned food for today. You cannot take it. The king was aghast. I have sworn to save its life, he said, but I also cannot turn you away because your demand is fair. So tell me what to do. The pigeon was shivering and pleading, King, you gave me your word, and a king who breaks his word brings disaster upon his people. There will be no rain, no food, and no wealth in this land if you break your promise, it warned the king. The eagle was angrier and flapped its wing and threatened the king. What of a king who steals the food of a deserving bird? That is no less a sin than killing. Please give me my bird. King SIBI was torn between the two. After all, they were both right at once. He thought hard and then made up his mind. Looking at the eagle, he said, yes, I have no right to deprive you of your food, nor can I break my word given to this pigeon. So what can I offer you? Can I give you something else instead? He asked. The eagle shook its head. Can anything taste better than pigeon's meat? It mocked the king, and then made a stunning demand. If you must be good on your word, then give me a piece of your thigh, weighing the exact same as this bird, which then I can consider to spare. The palace was silent in shock. As the king said, yes, eagle, I accept. I accept to give you my flesh in equal weight and measure. After all, it is only a few ounces. He laughed. The eagle was not yet done asking. A few ounces? Mocked the eagle. Shed even one tear of pain, king, and I shall not touch this meat, and all your generosity shall be in vain. SIBI accepted the challenge and called for a weighing balance. The pigeon was put in one pan, and chunk after bleeding chunk from the king's thigh was tossed into the other pan. Strangely, the scale would not balance. The pigeon's side was always down and heavy, even after half the king's body had been thrown in. A teardrop came down the king's left eye, and the eagle stood up and declared, "That's it. I shall not accept this offer, for you are in distress, king. So hand over the pigeon to me, and your body shall become whole again." A smile beamed on the king's face. This is a tear of joy, not grief. All this while, my left body was sad when the right was into its valiant task. I was worried that the scales would soon tip and my left half would be deprived of its share of the glory. Therefore, my friend, I am happy. The pigeon is as heavy as before. So, take my whole body in the balance and set the pigeon free. Saying so, King SIBI sat inside the pan, offering the remainder of himself next to the pieces of his flesh already there. And lo, the pigeon and eagle both vanished. In their place stood two gods from heaven, Indra, the god of lightning, and Agni, the lord of fire. They both blessed the king, who instantly became whole again. And a shower of flowers rained from the skies. The gods were all sending blessings from heaven. King SIBI had passed the ultimate test of dharma, duty, righteousness. He got many boons and ruled Odhyana for long and went to heaven thereafter, leaving behind a towering legacy of righteousness and honor. We must always be fair and honor our word at all cost, at any cost. That is what this story tells us. God bless you.